There is an opening beyond the mind's eye that takes us on a journey further than what we can see, hear, smell, or taste. To touch, it is the core of all senses that allows one to feel, to heal.
I'm so happy you came over today to hang out and catch up, and you're just doing so many amazing things in the world that make such a prolific difference. You have this conscious parenting group and magazine, and you do spoken word art, which you have to explain to me in a minute, and I think I know what it is, but I want more.
Yeah.
And you do fire performing, and you have a book that you wrote, and many more things, and it's just making such a difference for children and for parents in the world as well with what you do. So what is spoken word art, and can you, I mean, I understand it, but can you demonstrate it?
Yeah, I can. But spoken word is a type of poetry and has flow and rhythm to it. So, yeah, I guess I could share a little piece of something.
Yeah, something that you've done before for
yeah,
public?
Definitely. Okay, I will.
Okay, go.
Okay. In the private domains of your imagination is where creative thought envelopes into your open reality. Some people say if you have, you do, which will make you be. But the truth of the matter is, when you be, you start to do, and in return you will have.
Ooh, I love that. You just took me in with your energy. It was like a vibe. I love that. Have you won awards or anything, or
No,
done it at a festival? Or
I've done it at festivals, yeah.
Okay, and then the fire performing as well?
Yeah.
What made you want to do that?
Oh gosh.
And we have the fire here too.
Yeah. It was back in 2003. I went to a music art festival called Burning Man.
I heard about it.
Yeah, and I just saw these fire performers. I said, that is what I'm going to do. And it was like within 2 months, I formed a fire troupe with a bunch of other people and started on this journey. Yeah.
Wow. So you just jumped into what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
And has it been amazing?
Yeah, it has.
How does it make you feel?
Oh gosh, it's just like this element, you know, you think it's dangerous, and it can be.
Yeah,
definitely can be. But it just takes me to a different world. It's just like, I can't even explain it. It's just the feeling and the heat, and just, it's amazing. It's amazing.
And do you feel doing that has helped you in other areas, getting out of your comfort zone to be bold and passionate?
Definitely. You know, that's a good question. I've never even thought about that. Yeah, it definitely has. You know, because I organized the organization, Pam Leo Village, and that was stepping out into what most people, most parents don't even know about. And, you know, it was, I don't know if I can share this.
Yeah, explain more about your organization.
So my organization, Pam Leo Village, started with me reading a book called Connection Parenting by Pam Leo. And it was just, it just shifted my whole way of thinking and parenting. And I mean, my son was a baby, an infant, but when I read it, I was so inspired, and I emailed the author, and her partner replied to me, and I said, is there any workshops in LA where I can go to? And he said, no. I said, well, how can I start my own? Because your message here just needs to be shared with other parents. And so he really mentored me, and there was a family love gathering. I invited 30 families, only 3 showed up, which was good, because at that time I don't think I had the...
You weren't ready yet.
Yeah, I wasn't ready yet, yeah. And so we just got together once a week, and we read the chapters, and they're exercising in the back, and we just connected. And at the end I said, would you guys like to continue supporting each other on this conscious parenting journey? And they said yes, and then more families started showing up, and now we have this whole organization. And one of the programs called EEK, it's like EEK! It stands for Eco Art Kids Collective, and we collect garbage from our homes, and we make art projects for the kids and help educate on being more eco-friendly.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we get hired for music art festivals, and we bring that there. So we have several different programs, but the main thing is just connection parenting.
And your book is related to that as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the main message you want to get out to parents related to your group and your book?
Well, the title is called Tame Your Wild Child, and it's more about taming the inner wild child of us parents, so that we can respond from a place of love rather than react from a place of fear, and like what we were brought up in, you know. And it's allowing us to break the patterns of recycled parenting that just don't really work.
Old school ways.
Old school traditional ways that just don't really work with connection. Like instead of timeouts, I use time in. I connect with my son, and it's not about his behavior. It's about the underlying unmet need.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So what's your big dream for the world then, related to all of these things you shared with us?
Yeah. My vision is to create an eco-retreat center.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's to have where the families can go and the children can be supported in their gifts. And, you know, it's spirituality, but it's through yoga, you know, everything that child-led play, and then where the parents can also at the same time also be able to get their needs met and learn about, you know, have workshops about connection parenting and also connecting for themselves. Because a lot of times, especially moms, we're multitaskers and we don't take care of ourselves.
Yes.
You know, and how are we going to be able to model that to our children? We're not, you know.
Oh, I can't wait to go.
Yeah,
It's exciting.
Yeah.
I think there's a spark to your idea because the fire was kind of throwing itself at you.
And you notice how I just
I guess
brushed it
you're
off?
used to that.
I'm used to it. I'm like, I'm okay.
All right, well, maybe we should turn it off and go in. But thank you so much for meeting with me, and I feel like I know so much more about you, and we're caught up a lot more. So thanks, Tangee, for being here.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
All of the fashion that you've seen here on the show, worn by Kim Summers Egelsee and some of the guests, have been provided by Detour. To find out more information, go to detourstyle.com.